let's stay on the topic of community safety.
I'm definitely feeling this one.
Yeah. Okay. In your, quote, people-powered campaign. In 2023, Spokane voters passed Proposition 1, which banned camping near schools and parks by a margin of nearly 75%.
Yeah.
If you don't follow Spokane politics closely, passing anything by a margin of 75% is a pretty big deal. The only other example I can come up with is the Ombuds office. The Washington Supreme Court overturned Prop 1, leaving it open for the city council to reinstate. You told Range, me, in a candidate questionnaire that you would not support reinstating Prop 1. If your campaign is all about the will of the people, how do you justify opposing 75% of the people? Whew.
Can I have my water?
It's this one.
I can't have my water?
What do you have in here? This
I'm
better
ice.
not be performance-enhancing drugs.
It's ice. I guess I would consider ice that.
Oh my God, the milk actually does help quite a bit. Okay.
I thought the milk made it worse. Okay. Whoa.
How do you justify opposing the voters, Sarah? Get it out there.
I wouldn't say that I oppose the will of the voters, but if we're looking at that data, then it would seem that that is what that is. But I think if the heart of Prop 1 that you were mentioning was to make people feel safer in their schools, in their libraries, and public parks, I think there's a much more humane way of responding that isn't just shoving people out and dispersing them into communities where there aren't resources, where our street medicine folks don't know where they are, where there is a community of folks, right? We might not see it as that area of town being their home, but it is. So I think it's recognizing that there has to be a humane response and making sure people are getting access to where they need to be instead of being discarded. Sorry, so spicy.
So do you think you know better than 75% of voters, or do you think they're just wrong?
I wouldn't say either of those things. I think, especially if you look at a lot of the times when people write up a ballot measure or an initiative, they are intentionally really confusing. I could read you, oh my God, I'm so sorry, Tony. I could read you so many different ones where you wouldn't know which side you are on, even if you're the most educated person on what's going on. You might think, oh, this says I love my kids, vote yes. I'm gonna go vote yes if I love my kids. But if the fine print is telling you all these other things, you might have more of a nuanced response. So I think part of it too is making sure that when we're writing ballot measures, when we're writing initiatives, that we're holding people accountable so that people are educated that this yes means these are the things that will happen. Because a lot of the times it is written in a way that is very much playing on people's emotions and fear-mongering.
Great.